Hey everybody, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, this is video 5, the final reveal for the Love of Freddy group build featuring my monogram B-24D Liberator. Okay guys, I've been at this pretty steady for a while. I guess when I made an announcement I was supposed to have this thing done by Saturday, I got off key a little bit because I had a big old huge honeydew list I had to complete. So to make Mama happy, I had to do that. So that kept me away from the model bench for at least 3 or 4 days. But I kind of squeezed in a couple hours here and there after I got the honeydew list done. And so this is all done, and this is all done. Okay guys, as I said earlier, this is the video number 5, the final reveal for Love of Freddy's group build. And right now, this Liberator looks pretty good. I like it. I enjoy it. It was a tricky build and a tricky color. And anybody that's got this kit in their stash, it's a good kit. So far I ran into no fit issues at all in this kit, and I went together as the way it was designed. And there's a lot of thought, you know, in building this kit, because it leaves a lot of doors open for extra detailing if you want to go that route. And so right here, this is the Splendid Raider stationed over there in Libya. It's used in Palestina and everything, and also is right outside of Egypt somewhere out there. This is a splendid color scheme of desert tan, or desert sand, more or less. And I mix this color myself, folks, using federal color chips. Now, by the way, folks, on these federal color chips, it's a pretty good must. You know that they have these chips right here. Before we get to the build, I'll review some of these chips right here, guys. On these chips, these are federal standard chips I have. And they show you, you have your greens and all your chips and everything you use. You gotta use this chip here as a federal standard. That way you can be able to mix your paint. If you ever decide you want to use a color you can't find a hobby shop. Now, I hunted to the end of my wits at a hobby shop. I went to 2 hobby shops, which are pretty well localized out here in Dayton. And so far, either of my hobby shops I go to don't stock desert sand, so I haven't mixed it myself. So making desert sand is always good. Get yourself a federal color chart or a color wheel that's probably the same. But anyway, you got to use a lot of tan. You got to use reds and also a little yellows here and there, and just kind of spin around till you get close to the color chip. So that's kind of difficult color to mix. So, but the safe way of doing it is get yourself some light tan paint and just kind of add a little red to it, add the hues. And you'll see the tinge of the hues are the same once we go to the review, the final reveal of this. Okay, hosted next to the B-24D Liberator, same scale, I threw in this little buddy right there called Little Friends. This is a monogram 1/48 scale P-51 Mustang, the big beautiful doll. And I built this right from the kit, and I covered it with Reynolds wrap kitchen foil. And so it's all got natural foil finish on it, no paint, and don't come off on your hands, and it's about as best as you get when it comes to having a natural aluminum finish airplane. Okay guys, at the camera is very friendly. The Liberator is friendly, and this little buddy over there is friendly too. We'll go over here and swing over here and take a look at this and see how she looks. Okay folks, here she is, boys. There's the Liberator right there, and I'll try to zoom in a little bit as close as I can without obscuring the view of the aircraft itself. Let's twirl around a little bit here. Okay guys, this is her in entirety in desert sand. Now you can see the hues of the different colors of the pinks coming out of it, which fades with the sunset and also the sunrise of the desert plains. And the underside wasn't painted neutral gray, it was painted Azer blue. The Azer blue was Model Master paints, and the desert sand paint is all been mixed by me. I had to use it by using my federal color charts. And this is a very joyful kit to build. It's very tricky to build, and it's very tricky to paint too, fellas, because it's a big airplane. And I enjoy the best feature about this airplane. I never recognized it until I built this here, is that these wings can come off and on for storage, and it makes painting a lot more easier too. Because this is a pretty large airplane. It's bigger than a B-17. And this is the B-24D, the first series of the Liberator series that came out, and the J came out later in '43 with a big turret in the front. And they got rid of the bomb aimer's window. And I got a crew of 5 in this thing. You can see the pilots and co-pilot quite well. The bombardier, he's talking to the navigator to find out what course you're going. And while this thing was drying last night, guys, I was watching Lady Be Good. That was a very, very sad story. When you got a B-24 Liberator crew of 9 crew members, disappeared deep in the desert. They overshot their landing where they're supposed to the field where they're supposed to be landing at, and that told me there was a navigation problem, folks. And evidently that airplane was flown by it was flown with a non-functioning navigator, and that was the demise of the Lady Be Good, and also 9 great brave air crews. Okay, guys. Liberators that are stationed out there in Libya, out in the desert terrains and everything out there, they subject a lot of engine problems, a lot of callbacks because of all the sand that messed up the engine. You know, and that was a very, very bad Air Force blunder they did, having airplanes like that fly in deserts like that without protection for the engines, because they kicked up a lot of sand and gets inside your carburetors and all throughout the engine and messes you up. And it causes problems, folks, that you don't need. As you can see, the little friend right there, right in front of Jerks Natural, the Felicity Raider. It's all painted in a splendid color of natural aluminum using Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil. And the air crews in this B-24 are very tight, guys, very tight. Well, I hate to be a navigator or a bombardier in this thing, especially when you're about ready to crash. You know, if something happens to you, go into a centrifugal force, it'd be hard to get out of that thing. I guess they go out through the exit through the landing gear door, the nose wheel do it well, and sometimes it's awful hard to get out of something like this. This is a good kit, guys. A lot of you fellas probably got this in your stash. You probably built a couple in your lifetime. This makes me my 8th build of the Liberator here that I've done. And I got this kit down pretty much to heart. I have 2 more of these in the stash. I also have a J model too. And we'll zoom in a little more, fellas. We'll take a look at her. Get a little closer right there. Instead of spinning and talking, I can zoom in a little bit and get a better look at it. The weathering on this aircraft is pretty subtle. I could have really overdone it a lot, but I just kept it as subtle as I could and also get a weathered look. And you can see the Azer blue pop out from the desert pink. And you can see the hues as the light hits it. You can see different colors, how it changes from sand to almost like a pink. You can see it on the engine SLs. As I rotate this aircraft more, you can be able to see the pink hues popping out on there. Most realistically, to say the least. It took a while to mix those colors, folks. But I got it done, though. Okay, guys, we'll swing around a little bit more. We'll take a look at little friend right there. He needs to get in the picture, too. So, both these are the same scale, guys. So, there's my little buddy right there. Liberator's fine friend. And I'll zoom in some more. It's all done using aluminum foil, fellas. You can see how it really shines as the light hits it. Okay, boys, we'll sing this camera right to me, and we'll finish up the video here. Here I is, yours truly. Yeah, zoom out there. There we go. That's good. Okay, guys, that completes the final reveal for video 5 for Love of Freddy's group build. It's a very wonderful build. I'm very honored to do this Liberator for Freddy. He gave me this here kit, I think about last year, about this time. He's doing some spring cleaning around his home, and so he sent that and a few others down here to my house, and there's probably in my stash pile over here. And we got the August 3rd, I believe. That's what Martin says. So there's a good chance I'll be probably having another entry in honor of the Love of Freddy. And so I'm kind of debating either to be the B-25 up there, or the Fuckwolf, or F-102 Dagger, F-14 Tomcat. I get a few that he's gave me. And I'm very, very grateful for what he's done. And they will be built, and they won't go to waste. Okay, guys, the next video is going to be a kit review. I went to the hobby shop and bought a couple kits, and I'd like to be able to share them here to you fellas. And that's going to be a group build down the road. And right now I got to get a hold of Warren and find out if it's when we can start the Typhoon Airfix 124 scale Typhoon buddy build. And so far I got Freddy done on the fly, and I'll have another one I'll be doing for his group build. And I'm very, very itching very much to get started on a Hawker Typhoon over there. It's calling on me. Okay, guys, I think that'll be it right now. I'd like to apologize to a lot of you great fellas out there, because I haven't been in the tube very lately, is because the big old honeydew list I had to do for my missus, and plus I had to go to a doctor appointment and check on her, see how she's doing. The doctor gave her 2 thumbs up, and she'll be with me for a while, and a long time. And she's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better. And so it's summertime's peeking around the corner, and the sun's going down. And it's going to be some nice models coming out of here. And that'll be that. That'll conclude the video for tonight, video number 5. And I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. May God bless, and thank you very much. And please subscribe, make Mama happy, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. So stay tuned for a new kit in town. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off. And God bless you guys. I'll catch you guys next video. Bye, boys.